Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. We are about ready to start ODU FASA's 2021 Monarch Pageant, so I hope you all are excited. We've got some amazing runway styles, talents, and contestants to show off tonight, all in support of charity, but we'll get to that later. For now, I'd like to introduce to you tonight's MCs. One of our MCs was actually last year's Miss FASA pageant winner, and the other is our volunteer chair who's been corresponding with the charity of choice for this year. So without further ado, here are your MCs, Julia Baylosis, Angelica Calderon. Woo!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 5th annual FASA pageant. My name is Julia Baylosis.
And my name is Angelica Calderon, and we are your hosts for tonight's pageant. We want to thank you all for coming out tonight, whether you're a contestant, supporter, or you're just along for the show.
Before we begin our event, we would like to welcome Danley Cuenca, who will be singing our national anthems. First is the Star Spangled Banner.
Neo, I think you need to share sound again.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Danley, for that beautiful rendition of our American national anthem. Now she will be singing Lupang Hinirang, our Philippine national anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiling, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidiling, lupa ng araw ng luwalhati't pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo, aming ligaya na pag may mang-aapi ang mamatay ng dahil
Thank you, Danley. That was an amazing performance. Now for what you all have been waiting for, let's meet the contestants.
Hello, thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Joshua Castro. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a third-year student studying audio engineering. I wanted to do this pageant just because, it's a lot of fun, and we get to partner up with the Puso Foundation and help raise money for a good cause. More on that later.
Hi, thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Zarina Bustamante. I am a freshman at ODU. I am majoring in nursing, and I am born and raised in the Philippines. And the reason why I did this pageant this year was this for a good cause, and it's just to put myself out there and meet more people, and it's a fun experience. So yeah, thank you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jerry Harrison. I'm a freshman. I'm a mechanical engineering major. I love sports, play baseball my whole life. And why I did the FASA pageant is because it's a good cause and it's a good way to put yourself out there and get out of your comfort zone, make some friends, have some fun. And fun fact about me is today is actually my birthday.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. My name's Eliza. I am a senior and I should be graduating this May. I am a nursing major with a minor in psychology. So some fun facts about me. I was born and raised in Virginia Beach. I really want to be a pediatric nurse and I think pineapple on pizza is good. The reason I wanted to do FASA Monarch pageant is because last year I got to help one of my best friends, Ashley, with her part in the pageant too, and we just really grew closer with that. And so I really wanted to get closer with everyone this year, and it's been awesome because my littles are also participating. Love you, Joelle and Serena. And I'm just hoping for a fun time tonight, and I'm really excited to help support the Puso Foundation. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Joel Malari. I'm a freshman majoring in cytotechnology. I love to watch anime and drink boba. The reason why I did this pageant is to first support a cause and secondly, step out of my comfort zone, try something new that I wouldn't normally do. So yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Autumn. So I'm a junior, and the reason why I joined this pageant is because mainly just to get out of my comfort zone and of course meet new people, and also since this is for the Puso Foundation and it's for a great cause,
Awesome. Let's give it up one more time for tonight's pageant contestants. Just seeing all of them and their positive energy makes me so excited for tonight. I would just like to commend all 6 of you for taking the initiative to step out of your comfort zone through our first ever virtual pageant. So let's give them another round of applause. Woohoo!
We are in for an exciting night. So to give our contestants a little break from talking, let's introduce our lovely judges.
Yes. So first is Lisa Clark, who currently serves as the Executive Director for the Office of Intercultural Relations and the SEAS Diversity Liaison. With her OIR team, she has been strategic and diligent in promoting an inclusive student community via the creation of hundreds of cultural celebrations, workshops, and educational initiatives. It is her goal that each student, no matter their self-identity, take responsibility for their contributions and actions to support a Monarch community that welcomes and respects all. Additionally, she is most honored to serve as the organizational advisor to one of Monarch's amazing student organizations, FASA.
Our second judge is Scott Beloy, a former Mr. FASA from FASA Pageant 2018, and we always like to bring back former winners. He is a recent ODU graduate, graduating from the class of 2019, and was also a former council member serving as a recreational chair for 2 terms. He is currently working on his master's in health and PE. So welcome, Scott.
And our final judge for the evening is Dr. Luisa Igloria. Originally from Baguio City, Dr. Luisa is the author of Maps for Migrants and Ghosts and 13 other books. Awards include the May Swenson Prize and the Resurgence Poetry Prize. She teaches on the core faculty of the MFA program at Old Dominion University. In July of 2020, she was appointed Poet Laureate of the Commonwealth of Virginia 2022.
We would like to welcome all of our judges for being here today and supporting this event. We couldn't have put this pageant together without you guys, so thank you for being here.
Yes, and for all that don't know, our pageant is an iconic staple every year as an annual charity event to showcase our fun, funky, fresh members. This year, all earnings will be raised for the Puso Foundation, a nonprofit which we'll speak more about later. Now, in the past, contestants have competed for the title of Miss and Mr. FASA, but in our effort to become a more inclusive organization, we've decided to make the winning titles of this pageant gender nonconforming. In replacement of Miss and Mr. FASA, there will be one winner who will be crowned as the FASA Monarch 2021. Who is it going to be? We'll find out soon enough.
Judges will be allocating points based on contestant performances in categories of casual wear, traditional wear, formal wear, talent, Q&A, and overall performance. Those who score the highest in respective categories have the chance to win Best Dressed, Best Talent, and finally, the title of FASA Monarch. They also have the chance to win the category of Congeniality, which will be voted on only by our contestants, and Audience Choice. Now, Audience Choice is the contestant that raises the most money towards the Puso Foundation, which we will talk about in a minute. So if you want to show your support and see your favorite contestant win this award, get those donations in. Soon you will see the ODU FASA Pen Pal and Venmo, and all you need to do is title the payment FASA Pageant and then the name of your favorite contestant. Any amount helps both an amazing organization and helps your contestant get one step closer to getting this Audience Choice Award. Throughout the event, you can also buy your raffle tickets for a chance to win some AirPod Pros, an Apple Watch, or FASA merch. If you're interested in that, the prices are listed on the screen. And please utilize the PayPal and Venmo to do so as well with the title FASA Pageant Raffle Ticket. So Jellica, what was that Puso Foundation we were mentioning earlier?
That's such a great question, Julia. The Puso Foundation is a nonprofit organization that hosts and funds charitable projects on the grounds and in the Philippines.
Puso means heart in Tagalog, and they extended this to an acronym that stands for Purposeful, Unconditional Service to Others. Tonight, we are lucky enough to have the founder, Robert Baniz, speak, and it is my great honor to introduce him to you all. So let's give him a warm ODU welcome.
Awesome. Thank you guys for introducing me. I'm super excited to be here tonight, and just shout out to all the contestants, the judges that are here tonight. You guys look all amazing, and I can tell you guys are about to kill it. I'm gonna go ahead and just share my screen real quick and give you guys a brief introduction on what the Puso Foundation is about, and we'll go ahead and start off with a little bit about myself, actually. I am a 26-year-old born and raised here in the Washington, D.C. area. And the reason why I want to share a little bit about me is so you guys can get to know a little bit about my journey throughout the years. Prior to graduating, I actually was a tech business major, and I graduated from James Madison University. And all things changed when I went to this thing called Summer League back in 2017. And essentially, I was a tech consultant, kind of going through my day-to-day job, which I'll explain later. But I went to Summer League this year, and so happened to get this opportunity to sit behind LeBron James for the very first time since he had kind of come out as an LA Laker. And it changed my whole life. It changed my life in the sense that I realized that my best friend, if you see to the right, Noel, had a camera, and I didn't. I had an iPhone. So I wasn't able to capture any footage. So that resulted in me purchasing a camera and Now I am a full-time photographer, and it's crazy how kind of the journey begins and ends. But just to everyone out there that's tuning in, and for all the contestants and those that are in school, I just suggest you highly pursue your passion and dreams, because anything is possible if you put hard work and have faith in yourself. So I do actually work for the United States Senate now, and I am a full-time photographer for the Senate, capturing photos from behind the scenes of different senators and House members throughout the DC area. In addition to that, I'm also the founder of All Pro Reels, which is a digital media company that we started with my business partner that's also into photography. And I've had the opportunity of taking some awesome photos, including one of Tom Brady, where I covered the Washington football team covering the Bucks this past season. But beyond all of that, and I'd say the biggest thing that I'm not only proudest of, but the most fulfilling thing in my life is being the founder and CEO of the Puso Foundation. It's something that has changed my life drastically since I founded the organization back in 2017. I'm going to spend the next 15 minutes or so sharing a little bit about my journey, but also sharing a little bit about the work that we do and the amazing team behind it. Speaking of the amazing team behind it, this is a photo of my college outreach team. And essentially, each member of the college outreach team does a phenomenal job of college outreach, and in terms of reaching out to different schools and partnering up with different organizations such as ODU FASA. So I'm sure some of you guys had a chance to work with them, but if you guys are interested in following them on Instagram or reaching out to them, those are their tags down below and their information below. So diving into a little about the Puso Foundation, and now that you know a little bit about more about me and my journey, it all started back in 2017. I had graduated the year before in 2016 from James Madison University with a tech background, and I had gotten my full-time job well before graduation, which is typically, an amazing thing that obviously at the time I was very proud of and happy about. But I was about 9 months into my full-time job, and I realized that despite, graduating college, despite, working this full-time job in the tech world, I felt empty inside. I felt the need that there was, something more to life than just what I was doing, which essentially was, working 40, 50 hours a week, driving through traffic, working out after work, going out on the weekends, possibly doing a little bit of traveling here and there, and just reaping all the benefits of a 9-to-5 job, which is, amazing in its sense. However, I really just felt like there's something more to my life. There was something more purposeful for me to find. And it all starts, kind of going back to this whole journey of, graduating college and getting that full-time job. I feel like I had accomplished all that I wanted, yet there was still something missing. So I was telling a colleague of mine at work about how I felt this way, and that I wanted to go back to the Philippines, and I wanted to possibly just do some type of donation drives and give back while I was there, just to gain some perspective. Because I had remembered in the years past that I had visited the Philippines, I always gained so much perspective from what I saw out there. It's a third world country. It's a country that struggles with poverty, with over 25% of the population living in severe poverty. And, I felt the need that, going back out there and maybe seeing it and being part of that culture could help me with my sense of where I was at in my life. And essentially, I was telling them about him, and my colleague decided to go to his pocket and pulls out his wallet and gives me $20, and kind of sit there like, $20 for what? And he's like, this is from me, for your organization, for your mission. At the time, there was no Puso. There was no idea of starting a nonprofit organization. There was no idea of a college outreach program and speaking to students across the US. There was none of that. It was just more like $20. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll take it. And ultimately, that day, was a major part of planting the seeds of what Puso is today. And essentially, I went back home and I thought about it, and I was like, wow, what if I take this money, but not only take this money, but share my story on social media, use Instagram, Facebook, GoFundMe, the different platforms that I use on an everyday basis, and share a little bit about my story of, how I grew up, without my father, because he was addicted to drugs and had issues, and he was in and out of jail, and how I lost my mom to cancer at the age of 9. And, I grew up, and, I had a hard, childhood growing up, yet I still made it out. And the reason why I made it out was because of the love and hope that I got from the community, which includes, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, friends, but also coaches and mentors and complete strangers. My best friends' parents were my parents too, and they drove me around and took me where I needed to go in terms of adding me to sports teams, basketball, football, whatever it was. And they were there for me every step of the way through. And it was that hope that got me to where I am today. And it's the same exact hope, which is our mission statements, hope with a purpose, that we hope to share with everybody. Everybody in the world needs hope. And it's just not those that are in, foreign countries that are stuck in underprivileged and underserved areas that need hope. It's everyone in this room. Hope that you guys are going to get it through this year. Hope that this pandemic is going to end soon. Hope that, once you graduate, you're going to find that dream job, or you're going to work to pursue that dream job, right? So kind of going to it, I went to the mission trip, and before going to the mission trip, I shared my story once again, and I was able to raise $5,000 in 3 weeks through that GoFundMe. And it was an incredible 3 weeks. I couldn't believe it. And I went on to the mission trip, and it was an amazing trip. It changed my life. And when I got back, there was still funding left, as every dollar in the Philippines equates to, I think, about 50 pesos. So it goes a very long way. And I had a decision to make. I had a decision to make whether this was going to be, a one-time thing, or this is going to be a lifetime thing. And I chose a latter, and I got a couple of groups of my friends to come together and help me, put together the organization details, come up with a name, a mission statement, all the little details that come with it. And now we're looking back 4 years later, and we are an international 501c3 nonprofit organization that is, officially recognized by the IRS. We've had the opportunity to serve over 7 different countries around the world, which includes the countries of Ethiopia, Liberia, El Salvador, the Dominican Republic, here in the US, and of course the Philippines, where a lot of our work is done. That includes 30,000 different lives and different types of ways of give backs, which I'll talk to you guys about shortly. And an amazing thing is it's built by 22 executive team members who are all under the age of 30, who all work full-time jobs, just like myself, who are very extremely, successful in their career fields. And this includes nursing, tech, politics, media, graphic design, photography, videography, chemical engineering, you name it. And it's amazing to see how we put all of our talents and our gifts together for a greater cause, which kind of reminds me of tonight. You guys are putting your greater gifts for a greater cause, which is amazing. And I love to see that. And I'm, very, very energized to be part of this today. And I think the most amazing thing beyond that is, once again, we are all 100% volunteer based. None of our executive members or myself get paid from the organization. We get paid, but it's in different ways. And then when I say this, I really believe that what I've learned through the Puso Foundation over the course of the last 4 years is you get paid in different ways in life. And it's not just monetary funds. It's through compensation of fulfillment, compensation of purpose, compensation of happiness. Those are the things that actually you find as you get older in life and as you mature, that those are the things that you actually will search for, and the monetary things will come. And obviously it's great to have a lot of money, but it's those things that you can't buy that becomes the most, wealthiest things in your life. And that's what I am here today. And I've, essentially my life has transformed since I started this organization in every single way. And it's the same thing that goes on with my team and my organization. As far as executive members, I've watched their lives change throughout this process. So not only are we getting the chance to change lives, but our lives are changing throughout the process, which is amazing. And that's also our hope for the college outreach program. But with that being said, I'm going to dive into a little bit about what Hope with a Purpose means and some of the mission work that we do, to kind of give you guys a flavor and a taste and a sense of, what exactly we do on the ground back home in the Philippines and across the different areas that we've touched. Beginning with natural disasters. Natural disasters is something that we've been a part of a lot recently in the Philippines, and unfortunately it has affected our country in a grave way. And beginning with Typhoon Ulysses, it was something that happened towards the end of last year, where thousands of lives got displaced, people lost their homes, some lost family members, and we did a project out there that I'm going to go ahead and just share with you right now, so you guys can get a glimpse of our mission work out there.
The Albay region is one of the ground zeros of Typhoon Rolly and Typhoon Ulysses. Those back-to-back super typhoons ravaged this region, caused so much damage and destruction, left thousands of families displaced in evacuation centers, most with nowhere to go anymore. So because of your support, the Mendoza family's generosity, and the volunteers here in Albay, we were able to bring hope to these affected families. We journeyed 11 hours to the city of Kinabatan with more than 1,000 packs of relief goods, filled with food, toiletries, clothes, and even candies and snacks for the kids. So on behalf of the city of Albay, thank you so much for opening your hearts and helping out. We couldn't do it without you. Stay safe and God bless.
So that was a small snippet of the different work that we did in Albai. However, there was about 4 different communities that we were able to touch over the course of the last 2 months when we were doing service work there, providing them with all sorts of different care packages. And, you know, kind of just watching that video, it's crazy to see sometimes, you know, all the volunteers that we've been able to build up out there. A lot of them who I don't even know. It's individuals that have come up, and along with the executive members here in the Philippines, we do, or in the U.S., we do have team members in the Philippines that have taken reign, which is also just so amazing to see. And all of our work has been organically growing, where different individuals have joined us from conversations, and you know, sometimes it leads with just seeing our merchandise and seeing what is that and hearing about this, or sometimes even through conversations like this and different Zoom calls I've been in, or people that I've met that have led them and inspired them to be part of the organization. I'm not going to dive into every single one of these, so I will be skipping through some, just, you know, to preserve time for, you know, what is the showcase tonight. But the next thing I'll cover is our Swell of Hope project. And essentially, Swell of Hope was a project that was built out last year to help those that have been affected by COVID-19 economically. A lot of different areas in the Philippines have been impacted due to lack of tourism. And what we did as an organization was to try and target these communities that have been affected by those areas. And essentially, the areas that we've really been focused on are areas that are located in the Mindanao area, and essentially providing these families with relief goods and aids and care packages. So I'm going to go ahead and share that and talk a little bit more about what that means after the video. Awesome. And so kind of going back to Swell of Hope, the meaning behind a swell is essentially a storm that happens thousands of miles away in the middle of the ocean that causes ripples of tides that essentially happen to make its way to the island and on the shores of the beaches. And essentially, we here today, we are the swell. thousands of miles away from the Philippines, thousands of miles away from the areas that we're going to impact with the money that's raised from the night. Yet we're creating a swell that's going to eventually cause hope. And it's just an amazing program that we launched last year. And I'd say if you're interested in that program, we actually have a few more projects that we're working on. So please reach out or tune in as we continue to launch those projects. So going to the importance of the college outreach program. Essentially, I'd say the college outreach program has a two-sided sword, and essentially it's bridging the gap for individuals like yourself, from students across the U.S. to be able to give back, which is essentially, something that I honestly wish I had the opportunity to do back when I was in college. However, for different organizations and different perspectives, it's hard to find organizations that you believe in and you can, kind of support. So kind of through the program, it's a two-way street where not only do you get to give back, but you get to impact someone's life along the way, which is something amazing. But the second thing is perspective. And that's what I was looking for when as I mentioned before, when I graduated and I was 9 months into my job. I needed perspective. I needed something to remind me that, your long days waking up at 8 a.m., sitting in traffic from not 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. isn't really that bad. And having to go to work isn't having to go to work, is you get to go to work, and when you change that mindset of, I have to take this test, I have to go to school, I have to get a major, I have to, figure out my life. You get to do those things. That's a right that's not given to a lot of individuals, including, a lot of the people that are born into poverty, where they don't have that choice. A lot of times they don't have the opportunity to go to college beyond high school. And it's something that, for us and for me, it's something that I've learned to appreciate over time. And it's something that I don't take for granted. And obviously I am human. I have my days where, I feel down, I feel upset about certain things, but overall, my life has transformed from having this perspective. And I hope that in some way or another, from what you take from this presentation or whatever you do tonight, is some in terms of that, is just changing that perspective of, when you wake up, you get to wake up, you get to go have breakfast, you get to take that warm shower in the morning, you get to educate yourself, and you get to, partner up with different organizations, work with different classmates, and really just live your life to that freedom. And it's something that, like I said, not a lot of people are granted. And for the most part, my family, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, and maybe similar to you guys, when they were 24, 25, 18, 19, they were fighting their way to get over here to the US. And I'm the fruit of all that labor. I'm receiving the fruits of all that labor by being able to take that American education and be able to educate myself and pursue the dreams and pursue the passions that I want to do with my life. And I just hope that throughout this, all you guys will get that same perspective that I have gained. So speaking about the college outreach program, we work with about 30 to 35 different universities around the United States, including ODU FASA. And it's amazing to have you guys as part of this program. Me being from Northern Virginia and living in the DC area, I've went to James Madison University, so I do have friends that had graduated from ODU, and I had a couple of times a chance to visit you guys in previous years. But it's a true honor to have you guys part of this program, and I hope that this is not just the first year, but first of many years that we get to partner up, and you guys get to kind of join us in this journey in terms of giving back and changing the world one Puso at a time. As far as Puso merchandise, so I am rocking the Puso hoodie here. But as I mentioned, it's a huge part of our program. Essentially, it's a way for us to not only market ourselves on campus, but for you guys to have the chance to not only donate by purchasing a shirt or a hoodie or a hat or any of our other gear online, but an opportunity for you guys to also rock our gear. And I have numerous stories of friends who have seen individuals in malls or sometimes airports on vacations, seeing, hey, I saw somebody wearing a Puso shirt and I approached them. We had a conversation or things like that. And it just goes a very long way. So with that being said, we've honored the opportunity to present tonight with a 15% discount on your entire order. So if you guys check us out at www.wearepuso.co and you type in Puso College Outreach, you'll have a chance to purchase some items and have that 15% discount where 100% of the proceeds will eventually benefit our mission. One of the last things here is just following our journey. We have a website that includes all the different service work programs, and you'll see it's very similar to this presentation on our website, a bunch of videos and photos, and us, growing up in a digital age, and me, starting this organization through social media, Facebook, Instagram. It's a big part of our, our agenda to be able to share photos and share videos of, what our mission does and who we are impacting, just for you guys to get a sense of where donations are going, but also also for you guys to get to see what that life is like and what our mission is like. Second thing is our Instagram page. We've grown our following. I think we're at around 4,000 followers over the course of the last 4 years, and it's been an amazing journey. I just suggest you guys follow us if you guys want to stay in tune with all the projects that we're doing. We have all sorts of different things that we run on a monthly basis, including an event or a program that's virtual called Aspire to Inspire, where we do a giveaway from a local business every month. So we want to share that all those different benefits of our mission with you all. And lastly, the final piece I want to say here is wish the best of luck to all the contestants. You guys look amazing. I know when I first spoke at my first university in 2017, I was super nervous. I couldn't even say my name. I was fumbling the little joystick to move my slides. But I just say have faith. You guys are here tonight for a reason. You guys made your way here. You guys accepted to be part of this this pageant for a reason. I know you guys are going to shine. You guys are all gifted in your own way, and use that tonight to shine. And I hope that this presentation gave you some hope, whatever you are dealing with. I know everyone's kind of dealing with their own problems, especially in 2021 and 2020 being such a tough year. So I am hoping that I shared some love and hope with you guys tonight, and I'm looking forward to the continued partnership and relationship with ODU FASA. So thank you guys for having me, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much to Rob for being with us tonight, inspiring us, and serving the Filipino communities that need it the most. Remember that by donating to the ODU FASA's Venmo to vote for your favorite contestant, all of the proceeds will go to the Puso Foundation. So let's give it up one last time for Rob. Thank you so much. Alrighty, guys, let's get pumped for our first category of the night. Casual wear. Let's see what each contestant is rocking tonight to express themselves, starting with Josh Castro.
Castro enjoys watching anime, listening to music, hanging out with friends, and playing chess. He also loves dancing in the mirror and singing in the shower. When he's not doing any of those things, he's jamming out on his violin or guitar. One thing he'd like you to know is that if you need him, you can always find him at your local boba shop. It doesn't matter which one, he's probably there.
Our next contestant likes to binge watch tons of K-drama like True Beauty. Her favorite activity for de-stressing is going to Target. She enjoys baking and painting from time to time, and she loves to take naps. One thing she'd like you all to know about her is that she loves her Squishmallows. Please welcome Serena Bustamante.
And coming up next is no stranger to the drip. His picture is in the dictionary next to the word fresh. His two loves are baseball and Ariana Grande, and you might have seen him on your For You page earlier today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Jerry Hairston.
Next up is Eliza Navarro. Eliza likes sushi and long naps. When she has free time from nursing school, she likes to spend it with friends and family. A special talent that Eliza has is playing the drums, and another that you guys will see later. Her favorite place to go is Costco, and she hopes that one day she can get free samples again from there. A fun fact about Eliza is that her car license plate actually says Hoi Pinoy. One thing that she would like you guys to know is that she loves boba and coffee. P.S. Don't forget to wear your mask. Autumn Ramos is 21 years old and is currently a junior at ODU, pursuing international studies. Some of her favorite musical artists include Grimes, Marina, and Aurora. Her favorite actress is Audrey Hepburn, and her favorite movie is The Sound of Music. Autumn has a sweet tooth and enjoys drinking boba. and she also has a passion for learning foreign languages, including Spanish, Russian, Japanese, and Tagalog. She hopes her language abilities will take her someplace far and wide and hopes to travel the world someday. Autumn also loves to sing in church events, special events, and even on the karaoke. She has been singing since she was 3 years old.
And next up, we have Joel Malari. He likes binge watching anime after a stressful day, was also one of the leaders for the Littles group who took over FASA for a bit. In the future, he would like to be a cytotechnologist. He currently does not have any pets, but if he would have one, he would have a Maltese. His favorite colors are lilac and blue. Lastly, one thing to remember in life is to shoot for the stars and land on the moon. Everyone, Joel Malari. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. Are you guys ranch? Because y'all be dressing. Now let's look at those cultural looks. Joshua Castro has on a barong Tagalog, a staple in Filipino fashion. In fact, literally translated, it means dress of the Filipino and was normally worn by prominent figures in society. The barong is a button-up shirt normally worn in formal occasions. Originally fashioned using piña fabric made from pineapple leaves, the light material makes the shirt breathable and allows for intricate embroidery to adorn the
Zarina is showing a modern take on some traditional Filipino clothing. Over her navy blue dress, she is wearing what is called na lampay. The alampay is a square piece of fabric folded into a triangle and worn over the shoulders as a shawl. Typically worn over a blouse or dress, the alampay, made of the same piña fabric as the barong Tagalog, allows light, modest coverage while also drawing eyes to the elaborate designs embellished on the cloth.
Jerry is sporting the cultural attire of the Igorots, a name given to the tribes in the Cordilleran Mountains of the Philippines. As you can see from the fabric, the Igorot people specialize in producing complex and colorful woven textiles. The bright colors and sometimes even symbols woven into the textiles are often influenced by the weaver's home village. The fabric worn around the waist that waterfalls down is called a bahag. Sometimes there is nothing worn around the torso, as certain tribes celebrate a chest full of tattoos as a symbol of authority.
Eliza is wearing a dress that resembles the Filipino flag. It features all the colors and symbols that are found on the flag. She also has the traditional Filipiniana sleeves, and a gold ear cuff resembles the sun of the Philippines, much like Miss Universe Catriona Gray wore. This dress was improvised, and Eliza thanks her mom and auntie for helping her put all the elements of it together. Autumn's cultural attire represents the beautiful, exotic islands of the Philippines. Her dress is known as Maria Clara, or Barot Saya, meaning blouse and skirt. The name of the dress was taken from the legendary heroine of Nola Mitengere, published by Dr. Jose Rizal. Maria Clara represents a symbol of virtues and nobility of the Filipino women. As a mestiza, the dress is known as to be an embezzle of mixing indigenous and Spanish influences. The dress was a very popular form of attire for Filipino women during the Spanish era.
And here we see another barong Tagalog. There are interesting theories surrounding the origin of the barong in the Philippines. A prominent theory is that Spanish colonizers regulated the barong to be transparent and worn untucked without pockets to make sure Filipinos weren't concealing weapons under their clothes. One thing's for certain though, the only danger here is how guapo Joel looks in his barong. All right. Up next is our talent portion. Tonight, you will be seeing a variety of talents from juggling to singing to even pancake art. Who's excited? Because I know I am. Let's get into it.
There's no better way to start it all off than with a live performance. Ow, ow! Tonight, we're in for a treat from our very own Josh Castro, who's going to be singing Speechless from the Aladdin soundtrack on the violin. Josh, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. Let me just get all this together. Is this a good volume? Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you.
Wow, after that performance, you could tell I was
Speechless. Now we're going to be hearing from the beautiful Zarina, who's going to be singing a cover of Ikaw at Iko by Moira de la Torre.
Sabi nila, balang araw darating ang iyong tanging hinihiling. At nung dumating ang aking panalangin ay hindi ka maikubli. Ang pag-asang nahanap ko sa iyong mga mata at ang takot kung sakaling ika'y mawawala. At ngayon, nandiyan ka na, hindi mapaliwanag ang nadarama. Ang ako, sulit hanggang di papaasahin, hindi ka sasaktan. Noon, hanggang ngayon, ikaw at ako. Sa wakas ay nahanap ko na rin ang aking tanging hinihiling. Kung sa'yo balikan unahin at hindi na itatanggi ang tadhanang nahanap ko sa iyong pagmamahal. Ang dudulot sa pag-ibig na di na mapapaglan. Ang ngayon, nandiyan ka na, hindi mapaliwanag ang nadarama. At ako, sulit hanggang di papaasahin, hindi ka sasaktan. Hanggang ngayon, ikaw at ako. Nandito na, palaging hahawakan ang iyong mga kamay. Di ka na mag-iisa sa hirap pagkahawak, naiibig kita. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, mula ngayon hanggang dulo, ikaw at ako.
Woo! Go Z! Our contestants are eating it up. Now I'm super hungry. Let's turn to our next contestant, Eliza Navarro, who's going to grace us with her immaculate pancake art. Step aside, world. She's about to flip the competition over.
Growing up, my parents would cook my brothers and me Filipino breakfast on the weekends. This was one of my favorite times with them because we got to bond. Because you, FASA, are my family, I'm going to share this tradition with you and cook you Filipino breakfast, but with a twist. We're going to make it as pancakes. To do this, I got all my supplies and a real Filipino breakfast with garlic fried rice, juicy tender hot dogs, spam, and egg. To make the rice, we make small pancakes. We then rip these pancakes up and roll them into what looks like grains of rice. Next, we will make our juicy tender hot dogs. This is the one I struggled with the most. For the sake of time, I did prepare all of these colors beforehand. Do you guys know where this song is from? It's from one of my favorite TV shows, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Spam is next up. It's pretty amazing how much you can do with spam. Other than Filipino breakfast, I really like to use spam for spam musubi. What about you guys? This isn't the only type of Filipino breakfast. This one is known as spam silog. Some other types you can have are tapsilog, which is with tapa, or long silog, which is with longganisa. Now we're gonna make the egg. Making the egg was the most fun for me. I would say making the rice was the most difficult because rolling all those grains of rice took a long time. How do you like your eggs cooked? For this one, we're just gonna make a sunny side up egg. This one's kind of a bad flip, sorry guys. Now I plated the food already, and in ketchup, I'm gonna write kain na, which means let's eat in Tagalog. I always hear my family members say this for each meal, or especially at family parties. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't mess up on the smiley face. While I'm still working on my skills, I hope you guys enjoyed my family's tradition, but with a twist. I do have one last question though. Is it real or is it pancake?
That pancake art looks so good. You know also is really good? Autumn's talent. Autumn Ramos is up next singing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables. Coming from a musical theater background, this piece will showcase her soprano skills. Let's give her a warm welcome.
There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind and the world was a song and the song was exciting. There was a time, then it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid. When dreams were made and used and wasted, there was no ransom to be paid. No song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I
That was absolutely an amazing performance, Autumn. Thank you. I guess you could say Autumn's performance was dreamy. The contestants this year are going above and beyond. Next up is Jerry Hairston with his live juggling act.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm Jerry, and today I'm gonna be juggling for you guys. And a little background on why I chose this talent is, well, I started juggling when I was like 6, and I was able to do like 3 balls at like 6 years old. Okay, the baseball definitely helped with that, with the hand-eye coordination, because that's what it's all about. And I just became like really good at it. The more I played and the more I did it. I remember a time during my sophomore year, I was playing JV, and my coach caught me juggling in the dugout, so he made me run 2 laps around the whole field. So I was like gassed the whole practice, but I guess I deserved it, but But anyway. All right. So fortunately, I can only do one. No, I'm just playing. But all right. So we got two, and I can go this way. Got two, and I can go this way. I can go this way. Doing my eyes closed. All right, remember telling I didn't just mess up, but And I got three. And just to get into it. Two with one hand. And yeah. And that's my talent for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Wow, thanks, Jerry. How does he juggle being that talented and good looking? Speaking of a talented, good looking man, we have our last live performance from Joel, who's going to be singing Kahit Ayaw Mo Na by this band. Joel, the floor is yours.
Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Ikaw ay mabalit, sa'yo lang nalapit, sa'yo lang nalapit. Kahit na ikaw ay bago na, ibigin pa rin kita, kahit ayaw mo na. Tatakbo, tatalon, sisigawan pangalan mo. Iisipin na lang panaginip lahat na ito. O bakit lang pa umalis? Pakiusalan na wag ka na lumis. Dahil madud sa teglaan, ika'y huminto. Huwag mo ko iwan na ayusin natin. Laging sabihin na ayaw mo na, pero pinaisipan mo pa. Lapit ng lapit, ako'y lapit, layo ng layo. Baka lumalayo, labo ng labo, ikaw malabo, malabo, tayo malabo. Bumalik at muling ka rin aalis. Tatabotan ng mabilis, yayakapin na mahigpit. Ang hirapan, di mo alam ang pupuntahan. Kung ako ba'y mabibigyan, o nalilito lang kung saan. Tatalon, sisigawan pangalan mo. Iisipin na lang panaginip lahat na ito. O bakit kailangan pa lumalis? Pakiusalan na wag ka na lumis. Tayo pag-usapan tayo. Kung bakit iwan na ayusin natin. Laging sabihin na ayaw mo na, pero pinaisipan mo pa. Lapit ng lapit, ako'y lapit, layo ng layo. Baka lumalayo, labo ng labo, ikaw malabo, malabo, tayo malabo. Lapit ng lapit, ako'y lalapit, layo ng layo. Baka lumalayo, labo ng labo, ikaw malabo, malabo. Bakit kailangan na umalis? Pakiusap ng bawat kanan. Tayo magkakapagdalani kayo minto. Huwag mo ko inaayusin at ito. Daming sabihin na ayaw mo na. Pero pinaisipan mo pa. Kahit ikaw ay pabalik. Tayo lang lalapit. Kahit di ka na akin. Thank you.
Wow, Julia, get my inhaler. I am winded and starstruck at these contestants' talents this year.
Oh, hold on to your seat, you guys, because it is about to get fancy for the formal fashion wear.
Each and every contestant is beautiful in their own right, but in our next portion, we are going to have them present their flashiest clothes and exuberant outfits that they own.
Yeah, I beat my face, moving fast cause I Uber on the way. Taking pictures, make sure you can't see no less. That we secure like the money in a safe. I look like babe, now I'm on the way. Let you know when I'm about a mile away. When I'm outside, please don't make me wait. The party's starting when we pull up to the gate. Girl, we so late, I'm just with the crew.
Hey, yeah. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you, I'm only you. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one in that day, it's the only two, man. How many times have I shown and proved, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes.
So hold your head, girl, and you'll go far. I'm beautiful in your way, just gotta make no mistakes. Looking so good at jump, jump, jump. I don't know that, so I got you know that. Sunny on the side tonight. 모든 빛이 침묵하는 바다, yeah, yeah, yeah. 길이는 내 발목을 또 잡아, yeah, yeah, yeah. 어떤 소리도 들리지 않아, yeah, yeah, yeah. Killing me down, killing me down. Do you hear me, girl? 어른 듯 천천히 가라앉아, 나. 멍멍이 쳐 빠졌어, 방이 바다.
Wow, everyone looked absolutely beautiful. Now we have one more portion of tonight before we allow the judges to tally up their points, and this portion will be conducted completely live.
How it'll work is we will ask the contestants to pick a number 1 through 10 and then present them with the respective question. First up is Josh Castro. Josh, could you please pick a number, any number 1 through 10?
Give me 7.
Alrighty. So the question is, What kind of obstacles did you have to overcome to compete in this pageant?
To compete in the pageant. Um, uh, I guess time management, I guess. But yeah, no, this has been fun. I've been looking forward to it. No obstacles really. That's about it.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh.
All right, next is Zarina. Zarina, please pick a number 1 through 10 with the exception of 7.
4.
All right, number 4. Your question is, tell us about a challenge that you experienced and how you overcame it.
Okay, a challenge that happened to me and how I overcame it. So basically, we all have our struggles with school, and so struggling to get straight A's. So one challenge that I had was preparing for an AP exam, and how I overcame that was I just studied and just tried my best, and whatever I get for the test, I accept it because all that matters was I tried my best. So no disappointments whatsoever. Just, thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Zarina.
Awesome. Up next is Jerry Hairston. Please pick a number 1 through 10 with the exceptions of 7 and 4.
8.
Number 8. Awesome. The question for you is, how would you encourage our students and our community to be more involved with volunteerism?
Great question. My answer to that would be to convince them to reasons why they should, because not only is it helping the community and helping the people and the students, but it's also helping them in a way. It's also getting them involved and getting them out of their comfort zone, making friends, making them have a good time. And, I think us by doing this pageant is a good example of that. And, that's what I would say.
Thank you so much, Jerry.
All right, next up is Eliza Navarro. Eliza, please pick a number 1 through 10 with the exception of 7, 4, and 8.
I'll do 1.
1? All right. Your question is, what goal do you want to have to achieve in life in the next 5 years?
Thank you for that question, Julia. So the question was, what goal do I want to achieve within the next 5 years of my life?
Yes.
I actually kind of have a goal plan, if that makes sense. So mentioned earlier in my introduction, I am a senior and I'm graduating this May as a nursing major and with a minor in psychology. And it's very exciting and terrifying at the same time. Going to nursing school during COVID was tough. It's still tough. But with support from family and friends, it's really helped. And they've encouraged me. And right now I'm actually already applying to jobs. And I'm hoping that once I graduate, I can pass my NCLEX boards and then hopefully start working as a pediatric nurse. I really have a big love for kids and just helping people. And I'm really excited and I'm thankful for everyone's support through it all. And I'm just really looking forward to it. And after that, we'll see where life takes me. But ultimately, I just want to be happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Eliza.
Up next is Joelle Malari. So please pick a number 1 through 10 with the exception of 1, 4, 7, and 8.
10.
10. Other than the charity of tonight's philanthropy, what other charity would you advocate for and why?
Thank you for that question. So a charity that I would probably advocate for is probably the World Wildlife Fund, the one with the logo with the panda. For me, I just have a big love for animals. Like, first, I don't have any pets like you saw in my casual wear, but whenever I visit my aunts and uncles, they all have pets. Well, so I just hope that all animals in the world just hopefully, because I know there are many extinctions, many endangered animals. Hopefully, that advocating that charity that it would decrease the amount of endangered animals and ultimately to no extinction.
Thank you, Joelle.
And last but not least, Autumn, please pick a number 1 through 10 with the exception of 7, 4, 8, 1, and 10.
I'll go with 3.
3. Your question is, who is the person you look up to the most, with the exception of your parents?
The person I looked up to the most would probably have to be my Lola. Although my Lola isn't here anymore, I've always been surrounded by her ever since I was very little, and she's taught me a lot of great skills that are fundamental to me and the rest of my young adult life. And she's always just had a big presence on my life, and she always taught me, aside from my parents, the rights and wrongs of the world, and just always put me in the right path. And I have the deepest, utmost respect for her.
Well, thank you, Autumn.
Thank you.
Wow, talents, looks, and evidently also brains. Our contestants are one of a kind. Now we will be taking a 15-minute intermission while our judges tally up their scores. Feel free to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever you need to do, and we will see you all back here in 15 minutes.
And just a gentle reminder that voting for your favorite contestant ends at the end of intermission. So if you want to show your support and see your favorite contestant win this award, get those donations in. Again, on the screen, you will see ODU FASA's PayPal and Venmo, and all you need to do is title the payment FASA Pageant and then the name of your favorite contestant.
You can also use this time to buy your raffle tickets for a chance to win some AirPod Pros or an Apple Watch or FASA merch. If you are interested, the PayPal and Venmo are as listed on the screen. Please title the amount FASA Pageant raffle ticket. Ticket prices are also listed right here. So we'll see you guys in a few.
You could find some feeling, yeah, yeah. You know you could call me if you need someone. I need you to hold on. Heaven is a place not too far away. We all know I should be the one to say we all make mistakes. Take my hand and hold on. Tell me everything that you need to say. 'Cause I know how it feels to be someone. Feels to be someone who loses their way. Looking for answers in a place unknown. You need the connection, but you can't get close. Painting stars up on your ceiling 'cause you wish that you could fly some feeling. Yeah, you know you could call me if you need someone. I need you to hold on. Heaven is a place not too far away. We all know I should be the one to say we all make mistakes.
need you to hold on. Heaven is a place not too far away. We all know I should be the one to say we all make mistakes. Take my hand and hold on. Tell me everything that you need to say. 'Cause I know how it feels to be someone, oh yeah, feels to be someone who loses the way. Till morning, call if you need somebody, I will be there for you. Oh yeah, yeah. Midnight till morning, call if you need somebody, I will be there for you.
Prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Lord knows I tried a million times, million times. Oh, oh, why can't you just let me go?
Strung out on a feeling, my hands are tied, your face on my ceiling, I fantasize, oh, I can't control it, I can't control it. I try to replace it with city lights, I'll never escape it, I need the high, oh, I can't control it, I can't control it. Oh,
You keep making it harder to stay, but I still can't run away. I gotta know why can't you just let me go?
prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Lord knows I tried a million times, million times. Oh, oh, why can't you just let me go?
Prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Lord knows I tried a million times, million times. Oh, oh, why can't you just let me go? I tasted heaven, now I can't live without it. Hard to forget you when your love is the loudest. Oh, I can't control it, I can't control it.
You keep making it harder to stay, but I still can't run away. I gotta know why can't you just let me go?
Prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Lord knows I tried a million times, million times. Oh, why can't you just let me go?
Prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Lord knows I tried a million times, million times. Oh, why can't you just let me go?
Can't get you off my mind.
Why can't you just let me go?
Million times.
I wanna know why can't you?
I wanna know why can't you? I gotta know why can't you just let me go?
I'm going on during this time. I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away. You're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Maybe we could have been friends if I met you in another life. Maybe then we could pretend there's no gravity in the words we write. Maybe you didn't mean it. Maybe blowing was the only rhyme. The only rhyme. Want my heart to be breaking, breaking. No, I'm happy and you hate it, hate it. Oh, and I'm not asking you to let it go, but you've been telling your side, so I'll be telling mine. Oh, you can try to get under my skin while he's on mine. Yeah, under my skin. I wish you knew that you can't get under my skin if I don't let you in. You're telling it how you see it, like truth is whatever you decide. Some people will believe it, and some will read in between the lines. You're putting me in the spotlight, but I've been under it all my life. Sit on my life. Want my heart to be breaking, breaking. No, I'm happy and you hate it, hate it. Oh, and I'm not asking you to let it go, but you've been telling your side, so I'll be telling mine, mine. You can try to get under my skin while he's on mine. Yeah, under my skin. I wish you knew that you can't get under my skin if I don't let you in. Oh, you can try to get under my skin while he's on mine. Yeah, under my skin. I wish you knew that you can't get under my skin if I don't let you in. Oh, I just hope that one day we both can laugh about it when it's not in our face. Won't have to dance around it. Don't drive yourself insane. It won't always be this way. You can try to get under my skin while he's on mine. Yeah, on my skin. I wish you know that even you can't get under my skin if I don't let you in.
If I woke up without you, I don't know what I would do. Thought I could be single forever till I met you. Usually don't be falling fast. You got a way of keeping me coming back to back.
Alrighty, I see some of you are back from your intermission, so now we will be playing a fun little game of Kahoot to see how well you guys know these contestants.
Yes, so get your phones out. We're gonna play a fun little Kahoot. Yay! We're just gonna wait. Perfect. Thank you, Neo. Awesome. Perfect. So go ahead. I love these names. So happy you guys are with us tonight. Oh, I'm sorry you guys can't choose your names. I thought you guys were just all picking fun random animal names. Honestly, I think it's funnier. So we'll give it a couple more seconds and then we can go ahead and start this game. Sorry about that feature. I have no idea what happened. All right, so for the people who are just joining us right now, we are about to play a Kahoot, and this Kahoot is based off of how well we know our contestants. So you can go ahead and join with the code, and yeah. Perfect. FASA contestant trivia. Here we go. Which contestant sees two birds facing away from each other? Ooh, okay. We have Eliza, surprise. Let's see who got it. You got to be quick with it. This is a quick little game of Kahoot. Carrying Karoo, is that what it said? I don't know. Congrats. If Zarina received an all-inclusive vacation, where would she choose to go to the Bahamas? Ooh, it's false. It's actually South Korea, my friends. Okay, carrying new. Is that how you say that? I don't know. Perfect. Which contestant is celebrating their birthday today? Good job, you guys. Attentive little audience. Let's get it. Arctic duck. Let's get it. What does Josh believe to be the worst ingredient to fill a burrito with? Ooh, it's actually ravioli. Pickles would be bad though. I'm not opposed to that sentiment. Balance Sphinx. You're doing great. You're doing so good. Next, if Joelle could steal one thing without a consequence, what would it be? It's actually Charlie D'Amelio's TikTok clout. Yes, not his crush's heart. Not his crush's heart. Good guess though. Perf. Yay, shining alpaca. Last one. How does Autumn prepare her toilet paper? Yay, it's over. Beautiful, beautiful. So congratulations to beautiful third place Arctic Duck, second place Tame Impala. Tame Impala's jealous, and number one is Shining Alpaca. You know who you are. We don't know who you are, but you know who you are, and we're proud of you. Sweet. Beautiful, beautiful job. This little shining alpaca. So actually we have one more performance tonight, and it's not from any of our 6 contestants. Traditionally, the outgoing FASA pageant winner gives one last performance before passing off their reigning title. She's beauty, she's grace, she's my co-host. Let's give a warm welcome to Julia Belosis' Miss FASA 2020 performance. Woohoo! All right, well, I just wanted to say good luck to all the contestants tonight. I've been so honored to serve as Miss FASA 2020 for the past year, and I know whoever wins the title tonight, the title will be in good hands. So it looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, so I'd like to thank you guys for your patience. Do you guys just want to talk like Julia, I know I was in the crowd, I was watching you, I was fangirling. So how was that experience? Because, it is through a virtual means now. How was it in person last year?
I think it was scary, honestly, and I think I'm speaking on behalf of the other 4 or 5 contestants that were up on stage with me. And it was frightening to be able to sing or dance or play the drums in a crowd of 100 plus people. And so I really commend all of the participants that participated in the FASA pageant and this FASA pageant, because it definitely is not easy. I think in the beginning, I was very scared, as one might be, but it was so much fun just doing it with my friends and being able to get closer to the people and the participants in the pageant. It was so much fun, not only being in the pageant, but dancing and doing the rehearsals. It was an experience, to say the least. Shout out to Neo. Neo was my dance partner for my talent, and that was so much fun putting together. Atamindi actually helped me put the dance together as well. And I'm just so excited for whoever wins tonight.
Awesome. That sounds so exciting. And again, huge truce to all the people who have participated tonight. And here's the video for you all. Let's enjoy.
None like you, you shine so bright. Yeah, I was wondering if you and me could spend a minute on the floor, up close, get lost in it. I won't give up without a fight. I just wanna I just want you to dance with me tonight.
All right, and now we'll be transitioning into raffle winners. So Christian, the floor is all yours.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you to the contestants. Good news. So we will be starting the raffle. We raised for the raffle, not including the voting for your contestants. We raised $194 with 305 entries. Remember, this is not including the voting for your contestants cash. So I will be sharing my screen. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. All right. Can everybody see that? So here is the first prize. We're going to be having 3 prize pools. So we're going to start with the ODU merch. And just a reminder that if you win one prize, you cannot win again. So I will be taking all your entries out. So just a disclaimer. And remember to be, well, when we announce the winners, just type in the chat. So we'll be checking to see if you're here. If you're not here, I'm sorry, but we will not be you will not be receiving the prize and we will be drawing again. But here's the first prize. we will have ODU merch. So we have the hat, book bag, and the mask. And I will be going ahead and doing that. Oh, give me 1 second. All right. Okay, so this is the website I used, Wheel of Names, and we have 305 entries, okay? Here's everybody. I'm gonna shuffle 3 times, and I am going to check in the YouTube chat if you guys are here, whoever the winner is. Good luck. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we go. Wait, do I share sound? Oh well. I don't know if you guys can hear that sound, but hey, Eliza is here. Congrats. Congrats, Eliza. I will not be needing to check if you're in the YouTube chat, but
Thank you.
I'll text you later.
Okay.
To give you your prizes, but congrats.
Thank you, Christian.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. I'm gonna show the next prize. Hold on. Sorry, technical difficulties real quick. Make sure everything's running well. 15. 290. One second, guys. My apologies. There we go. Okay. So okay. Here's the next prize, which is the AirPod Pros. We'll see who the next winner is. The same scenario. Liza has been taken out of the drawing, so who is the next winner? All right. Oh, wow. My Spikeball partner, John Silva. I hope you're in the YouTube chat. Just to be fair. Please say hey in the YouTube chat, John, please. If you want to get the AirPod Pros. I'll give it John. Okay. Congrats, John. I see it. I will be giving it to you personally, handing it. And then we are going to do Jim. I saw it, Jim. Josh. Okay. So John has been taken out. Sorry, guys. I keep on stopping and sharing because of technical reasons. I can't really type something. Okay, I need to get John out here. There we go. All right. So the next prize is the Apple Watch. I'm not going to present this. That was dumb of me to present it. But here's the Apple Watch prize. Prize number 3. Okay. It is not Series 6. I'm sorry if you guys wanted the Series 6, but it is the SE. Right before that, I believe. So good luck, everybody. Hopefully you guys are here when I announce the winner. One second. Okay. All right. 282 entries left. Good luck. And here we go. Congratulations, Josh Maige. It was about to be Opal. Then it would have been rigged. But congratulations, Josh. I will be coming over and delivering it to you with a mask. So congratulations. Congratulations to all the winners. And I'll see you on the flip side.
All right, yes, congratulations to John Silva, Josh Maige, and Eliza Navarro again. But it's almost the end of the night, which means it's time to finally announce the awards and superlatives. So let's give it up for the 6 contestants for stepping up to the plate.
Yay! Our contestants this year were next level. I commend each and every one of you for competing in FASA's first ever virtual pageant. You made history. So the winners of each category will be given a sash. It can be mailed or picked up from the FASA office. So we're going to start off with the superlative of most likely to end up on your For You page is Jerry Hairston. Yay!
Congrats, Jerry.
Thank you.
All right, the next superlative is most likely to save your life. Literally. Goes to Eliza Navarro. Woo!
Thanks, guys. I'll be the nurse.
Okay, next, most likely to become a K-pop star with a Gongcha sponsorship is Josh Castro. Yay! Oh, okay. There's the sponsorship. Nailed it. Perfect.
And if you've seen her Instagram stories, you know this is true. Most likely to open her own Ube Crinkle Bakery goes to Zarina Bustamante.
Thank you.
Perfect. Most likely to be future FASA president is Joelle Malari.
Woo!
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, most likely to master Duolingo goes to Autumn Ramos.
Yay, Autumn. Perfect. Now we're going to go into the awards. Who's excited? So starting it off with Best Talent, get a little drum roll, a little virtual drum roll situation. Eliza Navarro, congrats.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Eliza.
Thank you.
Woo. All right, up next with Congeniality goes to, little drum roll, please. Eliza.
Thank you again. Thanks, guys.
Oh, my turn again. Okay, yeah. Next is the audience's choice. This contestant raised the most money. That's again being donated to the Puso Foundation. Thank you all for your donations. This contestant is drumming everywhere. Autumn Ramos, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. And best dressed goes to, which is the highest sum of cultural, formal, and casual wear, goes to, drum roll please, Josh Castro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And now, I'm gonna take a deep breath for this one. We're gonna talk about the FASA Monarch of 2021. This person is caring, they're upbeat, they're talented, they're smart. They won a raffle last year. I guess they keep winning raffles this year too. She's a future pediatric nurse in 5 years.
And represents Balls and Arrows fam. The FASA Monarch is Eliza Navarro.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Congratulations, Eliza.
Thank you. It's been really fun. And thanks for just supporting me, guys.
You did a wonderful job tonight.
Thank you.
Giving you a virtual crown.
Thanks. Shout out to Balls and Arrows.
Woo! It just runs in the family. 2 little lineages right here. Perfect.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming out, and congrats to all of our winners. You are all royalty, and don't forget that. I hope you all had fun cheering on your friends and family members. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone who made this event possible. It's going to be a little bit long, sorry. But thank you to our PR chairs, Jenna, Faith, and even Chelsea for making the flyers and advertising the event. Thanks to our cultural liaison, Gabriella, for making the sashes that our contestants will receive. And to Jed and Eileen for recruiting anthem singer Danley Cuenca, who is a singer for the Navy. Thanks also to Rodney, Raina, and John for editing the fashion walk videos, and Ashley for making sure all the talent videos were in. Appreciate you, Christian, for keeping track of all the donations throughout the night, and you, Neil, for showing all the videos and flyers throughout the event as well. Thanks to Jenki for helping Josh keep track of judge scoring, to the Puso Foundation for coming to our event and for all of their amazing philanthropy. Thanks to all of our judges, Dr. Luisa Igloria, Lisa Clark, and Scott Beloy for taking the time out of your busy schedules to help choose our winners. And of course, thank you to our contestants. We wouldn't and couldn't have this event without you, our stars. To all of our audience members, whoever you supported tonight, they're lucky to have you as part of their support system. And we're honored that you came and watched. Thanks all for tonight. So I'll say maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at magandang gabi po. Stay safe, wear a mask, and be kind. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
All right.